Hi folks, I'm just doing a bit of an update on garden. My tomato house, it's finished 99%, and just a few bits on garden. There's a bit on biochar. It's about 5 minutes in. 5 minutes in, that's a long video for me. It's quite a long one, but bear with me. There's a few bits and pieces on it. You might be interested, and you can always have a flick through if you're not. But have a look. Here it is. Nice to be nice. Cheers. So, the tomato house, well, roof, it's just a roof. I was going to put a shelf under here, and I started it and I thought, nah, because I've got these pavers, I thought I can put these in nice and level to put my pots and all my bags on. And if I'd put a shelf, I'd have lost a lot of red height sort of thing, lost a lot of red height, so I thought I'll put these slabs in, these pavers. And this soil under here, I've just been digging it out. I've got to shave up. I've got to get all bulbs and stuff out of it. But it's really nice soil. I'm gonna sieve it into one of my beds. So it's pretty good. And as I'm not going to be cutting any pavers, I don't want to be cutting any pavers anyway. What I'll do is where they come in gaps like here and at back. At back I'm not so bothered, but up front I'll probably plant herbs in that. Because what I'll do is run this through pretty level. I'm not going to go absolutely level, probably not, but I've got to go and buy some split sand now. Finish digging it out, but I quite like that. I've dug this out, all the soil out of it, took 2 barrows out of it. I took it quite deep, but it gives me a nice lip round outside. And I've lined it with old compost bags. Put a few extra holes in for drainage, but they are perforated, so that should just work as a weed depressant or suppressant. Split gravel, I'll get that in now and lay these blocks. Well, as you see, this is what we call help and efficiency. So that's that. Quickly laid. What I'm thinking about doing here is, you see, I've got these pots. I've got 4 of these, I think, and they fit quite well. Or I've got these IKEA sacks. I use this one on my shredder, but I do have 1 or 2 extra. They cost about next to now £2.5 francs, £3 francs. About 4 francs I think each. I don't know if there's a price on it. No, there's no price. But they're quite big. I'm thinking like for tomatoes. I've got 2.5 metres headroom now. Roof works. I priced some roofing material up just for that little patch there. It would have cost me 100 francs, so I went with plastic. And yeah, at the back I'll fill it in with gravel. Need to get another bag of gravel. And at the front I'll fill it with compost and plant your herbs and maybe some chamomile. I've got some chamomile plants coming up. I'm quite pleased with that. Hopefully it will stop me from getting blight. Thank you, Harver, for that suggestion, and we'll just find somewhere to put it that didn't take too much effort. So I sieved that bed, got 2 barrows of soil out of it, went to sieve the second barrow. I sieved it to a centimetre and got half a bucket of bulbs out of it. So what I'm going to do with them, I think, is I got this tree here. This here tree stump. I've got to strim. Don't tell anybody I haven't strimmed. But this is some old wood I've got, which I'll keep using bits up. And I think what I want to do is build a bed around that bottom of that stump, similar to that sand pit there, and put all them little spring bulbs in it. I think it'll look nice in spring. I'm sure they'll get. My wife will fill it with other stuff as well, but that'll look alright, I think. Other thing is, because I've put sieved it into the bed with a centimetre. There's quite a few smaller bulbs that have gone through into the bed. I can't see it being a problem. In fact, it'll be quite nice to have some spring flowers coming up through the bed in spring when I'm not using it. So these are my biochar tests. That's 10%. That's 5% in that corner, and that's null. I'm looking at that, my 10% is smaller than my 5%, and my 5% is smaller than the null. But I can honestly say it's probably because of my biochar. I use charcoal briquettes from real wood, but for the barbecue, and it obviously weren't as good a quality. It might have got some oils in it or something like that. So I didn't. I've had no luck with it in reality, and I think it were my fault. That I don't think it were anything to do with actual. Well, I think it was biochar I use, not the actual fact that biochar don't work. Just because of how it is, it should work. You know, water retention and bacteria that can breed in the biochar itself. But I'll have to look at that. But we'll do another update. But kohlrabi's bulbing up, so I'm quite happy at that. Look, wild nasturtiums. If you can see that, look at them for radishes. Nah, I don't thin these out in general, or when I do thin them, I'm just eating them as I go. Slugs have had a go at these, but still, not a problem. Even the slugs, with a bit of slug slime, they're still good when you wash them. I've got loads. I love these. All leaves and everything's edible, so. These are my blue Hilda beans. They're coming on well. Second planting from other ones have still not come. I've had no luck with that type. I can't remember what name it were, but they were green ones. But up to now I've had no luck. And that's my asparagus. 17 out of 16, what's that as a percentage? Sent an extra plant, but every single one's come, so I'm pleased with that. There are more radishes in there. What happened was I was planting some at the other side and the packet burst in my pocket, so I just cast a few in there just to see what come. They're coming quite good. There you go. Very nice. Here's a little planter I made. I don't know, last year, year before. It's just a bit of garden wire, tubed out middle so you can put some scraps in it. They're ex-snails, by the way. They're empty houses. And I put some herbs in it, you know. That's coriander, cilantro, and chives, and curly leaf parsley. There's also a pea in it. But there's something amazing. The pea stick is a piece of you know, the yellow stuff that comes at Easter. I can't say it. Yeah, you know what I mean anyway. But that's been on compost pile for ages, and stuck it in there, and it's come to life. Look, it's well behind everything else. It's just got flowers on now, but that'll root, no problem. It's like a weed. And peas seem to have got. My peas have started coming nicely. I don't think you can see that, but yes, they're doing alright. I'm looking forward to popping some of them out and eating them. This is the chili that dried out in car, but it's gone absolutely. I don't know if you can see that, but it's translucent. Looks like a piece of stained glass. I'm liking that.